Hello students, welcome to the science class again. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 7, Conservation of Plants and Animals, part 1. We have already learned there is a diverse variety of plants, animals and microorganisms in a forest. Similarly, there is a diverse variety of plants, animals and microorganisms in a desert also. The diverse variety of plants, animals, along with microorganisms living in a particular region is called biodiversity. In other words, biodiversity denotes the richness of a species in a particular area or habitat. Biodiversity is essential for our own survival. Let us study the causes that threaten the existence of many plants and animal species. First of all, it is deforestation. The clearing of forest is known as deforestation over a wide area. Deforestation has taken place due to so many reasons. First of all, to build homes, factories, roads, dams for increasing human population, to obtain wood as fuel and for making furniture and papers, to obtain more agricultural land for cultivation of crops, for mining of minerals such as coal, petroleum and ores. All the above causes of deforestation are human-made causes. There are some natural causes of deforestation also, like forest fire, severe droughts, attack of insects and pests. Overgrazing by cattle, sheep, horses, etc. they also cause deforestation. Now, consequences of deforestation. It causes soil erosion and makes the soil infertile. Due to gradual erosion of fertile soil, the land gets converted into a desert, and this is known as desertification. Trees take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen during photosynthesis. Deforestation increases the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and disturbs the natural balance of gases in the atmosphere. Increase in the concentration of carbon dioxide leads to an increase in global temperature, which is called global warming. Global warming disturbs the water cycle, reduces rainfall and causes drought. Now, when we talk about the consequences of deforestation, it also decreases the water holding capacity of the soil and can cause flood. Forests are natural habitat of many species of animals. Cutting down trees destroys the home of these species, which pose a threat to their survival. For the conservation of forest and wildlife and maintaining the biological diversities, areas both on land and in water are protected through legal laws and other means. Some national parks, wildlife sanctuaries and biosphere reserves are some of the protected areas created by our government to conserve the wildlife. First of all, we will read about national parks. National park is a large protected area and maintained by the government to preserve wildlife, where other activities like grazing and cultivation of crops are not allowed. There are about 102 national parks in India. Some well-known national parks in country are Jim Corbett National Park, Kaziranga National Park, Gir National Park, etc. Next one is Wildlife Sanctuary. It is an area which is strictly reserved for the protection of wildlife in their natural habitat. A wildlife sanctuary provides protection and suitable living conditions to animals in their own natural habitats. There are some wildlife sanctuaries. For example, Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary, Chilka Lake Bird Sanctuary, Sultanpur Lake Bird Sanctuary, etc. A multi-purpose protected area which is developed to conserve biodiversity and also to educate, train and create awareness about environmental aspects and eco-friendly living is called a biosphere reserve. There are 18 biosphere reserves in India. Some of them are Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve, Sundarban Biosphere Reserve.